mean, it's just pretty random. Like, you just come in one day, and then usually Michael's like, "Oh, guys, I wrote a new song. Like, let's take a look at it." And then you do like the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Very rarely Taylor would do it, and then slightly less rarely than Taylor doing it, somebody would just like noodle along in between songs at practice, and then somebody else would be like, "Holy crap, that's amazing!" And then 2 hours later, song's born.
Yeah.
That was how Pieces was born, wasn't it?
Yeah, Pieces I think was just all us jamming together.
Yeah.
Do you remember recording this stuff much or?
Oh yeah, I remember recording these things in high school.
Yeah.
Need more metronome, man. Record them in the high school in God, what it was just in the classroom, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just Fly's like Comtech room. But we also didn't really have anything else when we recorded Greatest Hits the album, right? Like that was pretty much all that we
No, that
had.
was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no real reason.
That's true. That's true. We cut
That's
no.
it. That's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, we cut no reason. That's right. And why do you think we cut no real reason, Aaron?
Because the bass solo was too hardcore. People weren't ready for it. Holy shit.
Yeah, so for reference, High on Life, Downward Spiral, and Stranded are the RDC Studio ones.
Right.
And then
And you passed your class somehow with those recordings?
so Downward Spiral was actually for a class credit and stuff like that, but it was the first semester. It was like a 2-semester thing. The first semester they were pretty I was almost just said that they were pretty forgiving. I thought it actually was pretty fucking good. For
I mean, Downward Spiral is
2013.
pretty good. Like High on Life, and I guess was it Stranded? Stranded's okay, but like High on Life, if I was your teacher listening, I would be like, do better.
Yeah. Well, the difference
Not for the recording, but just because of the fucking song.
Yeah. Well, the difference is that the ones that were for class credit in 2014 for my second semester were Remember and We Are One.
Yeah, I mean, Remember was fun.
Yeah, Remember was supposed to be a remix of a different classmate song. So that's why I was like, hey, I didn't write this. We were just going to do kind of like a cover version of it or whatever. And we did a fucking really cool job of that song. And that is an underrated gem. And then We Are One, I think, was like my final project for that second semester. But we didn't have recordings of High on Life or Stranded. So I just begged the prof to let me use the studio for like a couple extra days after classes were done. And then I think that was maybe where that's the only reason we got those, because they were either too fucked up or we just never got them and we were like missing them.
Because I know that, like, especially for intros, like a lot of times, like the recorded versions, the intro got like cut in half or like to 25% of what it used to be, because we're very usually pretty rigid. Like, oh, whoever started is gonna do this 4 times, and then everybody else is gonna come in. And then you're like, holy shit. Like Stranded is one of those where the recorded version of this is the drum intro is like half the length of I think what it originally was.
Yeah, we were pretty bad for really spacing it out. And on Downward Spiral we cut down too. Like Taylor's like, we don't need to do 4 for this new version. We can just do 2. And that was actually a good call.
That Downward Spiral one, like that lived forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That didn't get cut short until a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.